It doesn't make sense to me that you would lose respect for a main character because they don't want to kill off certain villains. And the reason why I didn't use genocidal maniacs like you did is because that's like really disingenuous to what's actually going on in the world of My Hero. But maybe it's because you forgot, and if that's the case, that's cool, I got you. Because when it comes to the villains in the world of My Hero, they are all born due to the system that they are born into. And that system is Hero Society, Quirk Society. Every single person you see up here is a villain not because they want to, but because they became one by circumstance or because they had no other option. Like look at Shigaraki, who is probably my favorite villain like in shonen period. Him killing his family was literally a freak accident. That was not something he was trying to do other than killing his father. But it's also because we know that quirks also influence your personality because they're part of your body. If you have a quirk that is to decay stuff, your mind, your psyche is going to want to just destroy things by nature. And in the world of My Hero, where there's like an infinite combination of quirks that people can have, everybody in this world is going to have different personality traits that they somehow got to deal with. Which is why quirk counseling is a thing, but not everybody can get to that point. Like Shigaraki got his powers on the same day he accidentally killed his parents and the rest of his family. Then after that point, he was on the street and nobody wanted to help him, so he never had an opportunity to get quirk counseling to see what's wrong with him. Only for the person to find him literally be basically Satan on Earth. And he was actually just groomed into being what he is right now. He did not have a choice. There was even a point in Shigaraki's backstory where these guys in the alley were picking on him. But he held back the urge to decay them because he knew it was wrong. And look, he was suffering as a result of doing that. And then Alfred was like, hey, it's your nature, boy. Just go out there and do it. What did he do? He went out there and killed them because his father figure of the time told him to go and do that and said it was a good thing to do. He is 5 years old. He does not know any better. And if that's how you're being raised from here, all the way to your early 20s, you can understand why he became the way that he did. And the thing about characters like Midoriya is that he understands how he got there. He at least sees that he didn't have a choice. That's the first thing you gotta understand. The second thing you gotta understand is that Midoriya never said that he will not kill Shigaraki. I don't know where you got that from. When he was talking to Nana, Shigaraki's grandmother, he told her there might be a possibility that I gotta kill the dude anyway. Wholeheartedly accepting the fact that yeah, I may have to do it, but I at least want to try to save him because I see it's not his fault for getting there. And that's why somebody like Midoriya is chosen and not somebody like you. No offense, it's just, it is what it is. That's the same reason why Uraraka feels bad for someone like Toga. When you factor in that quirks are part of your personality and she has a blood-related quirk, that means that her body has an affinity for drinking it. See her as a 5-year-old right here, like, why does nobody else suck blood like I do? Because she doesn't get it. And her parents didn't get it. Instead of getting her help though, they just said, oh, we gave birth to a demon child. And imagine being told that by your parents from the age of 5 to however old she was before she finally ran away from home. So now she's thinking in her head that's all she can be, and all she wants to do is live normally. But with nobody to help her, she had to come up with her own idea of what that normal would be, and that's not her fault. Society failed her. And society failed all of these guys here. But if you were to just kill each of these people because they're genocidal maniacs, but you don't solve the root cause of the issue, which is ingrained in hero society in general across the planet, then that means the society is going to give birth to stronger versions of these down the road. And we know that those quirks are going to be stronger down the road because of the quirk doomsday theory. Every generation of quirks, they're going to get even more complex and way more powerful. And since the quirks are also part of your body, that means those people are going to become more unstable, both physically and mentally. So I get it. Shigaraki is such a huge threat that you probably do just got to kill this dude. And Midoriya may end up having to do that. But if he doesn't at least try to save him, try to get down to what the root cause is, then there's going to be a Shigaraki 2.0 that's going to come somewhere in the future. And if you thought he was bad, you ain't seen shit yet.